pretty freaking bad. I know, I'm pretty smart, so when the few brain cells I have aren't suffocating half to death, I couldn't tell what the hell half of this crap means. See to Madame Savage's place. Whatever the hell her name is. Welcome back to Starfield. Also, I intended to land on Neon, not just teleport onto Neon. Either way. Here we go. Speak to...
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? Stuff falls from the sky.
Hello.
You looking to get zoned?
Is that a sexual advance? Because unless it is, not really. And the curtains feet. On tourists, you can drop the act.
Oh, it's not an act. If you're looking to score some Aurora, we can talk later. But for now, since you're clearly the rook that Delgado sent, let's talk business. Save both of us some time.
Let's.
Turn around, fly back to the key, and tell the big boss that I'm in no mood to screw around. We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously.
I'm sorry, what? I'm getting pretty tired of being called a rook.
And I'm getting tired of the fleet not taking me seriously.
How is that my fault?
I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech.
The few times I've dealt with Benjamin Bayou in the past have been rather unpleasant, to say the least.
Was he grabby? If you want to piss off Delgado by complaining, that's on you.
All right. I get the point. Let's just get this over with. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the Underbelly.
That sounds easy enough.
Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle.
Oh no.
While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system.
Why
It's
is
a simple
that?
side job that'll earn you some credits. I think you can handle it.
Delgado never mentioned anything about that.
That's because you're planning it for me as a favor. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own.
This high-speed wireless data collection siphon should make the job a shink.
It might be wireless, but you aren't going to be able to use it from here, genius.
No shit.
Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place.
Gotcha. There's gotta be a catch.
The catch is that Komiko's having a little fling with Benjamin Bayou.
Ah.
Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphoria. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction.
Gotcha.
As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate.
Got you. Am I allowed in the trade tower anymore? Isn't that the place I shot up not that long ago? Can you tell me about the place?
Not much to tell, really. Thanks to their nifty little conduction grid, they're able to provide power for the entirety of Neon. Damn thing was supposed to be some kind of miracle invention, turning lightning into usable electricity. Neat trick, right?
Yeah.
Only catch is that you need a planet like Voli, where lightning strikes often enough to make it feasible. Guess how many of those exist? Ding! If you said 0, you're absolutely correct. So Generdyne has been in dire financial straits for years.
Maze are still around.
You're not the only one. The only reason they haven't folded is because they charge exorbitant fees for power. I'm talking 2 or 3 times what it costs in New Atlantis. Okay, Now, on to round 2 of our little game. Guess who has a major stake in Generdyne and soaks up all that delicious profit?
The Ryuji Corporation?
Ooh, not even close. The answer you were looking for isn't another corporation. It's a person. It's good old Benny Bayou. That son of a bitch has a finger in every single pie in the sorry excuse for a city. Generdyne's no different. All off the books, of course.
Of course.
How the hell do you think Brayson Bayou got the job down there? It wasn't because of his good looks or smarts. I can promise you that.
Interesting. Anything you can tell me about her?
Businesswoman. Tough as hull plating. She's the COO at Generdyne, and I can assure you she didn't get there with her winning smile. As for her relationships, well, that's a bit more complicated. Publicly, she's having a bit of a fling with Benjamin Bayou. But rumor has it that she's just using Bayou and having a little bit of fun on the side with Micah, the owner of Euphoria. If I were you, I wouldn't bother trying to appeal to her good nature. She's a manipulative person who uses people to get what she wants.
Fair enough, that's about the same as what I do. What about the lowdown on Euphoria?
Pretty laid-back club over in Ebside. Owner's name is Micah. She's young, but sharp as a razor, and has gang muscle to back her up. The little Aurora lounge she has tucked away in the building is the real gold mine. Said she modeled it after opium dens on old Earth. Bayou takes a cut of the profits, of course. The rumor says it's way less than he usually takes. No one knows why.
Except for you. Okay.
Just grab that tech and plant the virus. Should be a cinch.
Should be.
Good?
Also, I was having an issue last episode where my oxygen was going down really fast and I couldn't tell why. I thought maybe I just hit a weight limit that finally pushed me over the edge. Nope, it's because I swapped into the pilot suit.
Whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you.
Pardon? I think I can handle myself.
Hey, it's your ass, not mine on the line. Whole area's gone to hell.
Good for you.
Us crate rats used to think the Ebside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad.
Might check these guys out.
Well, you'll find them at Madame Sauvage's. They're always holding auditions, as they call it. Looking for new blood. So, for being so helpful, a chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart.
Sure.
Hey, thanks. Look, I mean it. Go back to the plaza. Ain't nothing but shit and misery over here.
Well, I'm pretty sure that shit and misery is where I need to go to. Actually, now I think about it,
Let's settle this once and for all.
I need to go into the trade tower to find something to use to lean on them. Hello.
Yeah, what? Is this important? I'm really busy right now. Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago.
Interesting. I don't need a job.
Good. If you were, you'd be the 12th person I've turned away this year. What a waste. Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you, but I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all.
That's fine.
I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here.
If you don't mind talking about it, I'm willing to listen.
I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. I'm happy to get this off my chest. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago.
Yes.
And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division.
So you're taking in a shit ton of money, but it's just going into nothing. It's one thing to sit stagnant, it's another thing to sit stagnant and blow your load into everything but what you need to. What the hell? Sounds like you need a new person in charge of R&D.
You'd think that, right? The problem is that Brayson Bayou, Administrator Bayou's brother, is currently heading up the R&D division.
And maybe it would have fixed that.
The man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology.
So, surely there are other scientists working on that guy's side.
Of course there are. But so far, Brayson has suppressed most of their work through pure jealousy. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayou, but I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do?
Ooh. What exactly does the report say?
It describes my aggravation with how badly Brayson Bayou is running the Research and Development Division. I'm also including a list of all the failed experiments he's greenlit, and how much they've cost Generdyne as proof of his incompetence. I'm praying someone as financially successful as Administrator Bayou might be able to put aside his ego and look at this from a business perspective.
If you're worried about this company, then send that report.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I can't allow Brayson to run this company into the ground. Hey, look, thanks for helping me out with this. It's been on my mind for a long time. If there's anything else you need, any questions at all, feel free to ask.
Well, that's exactly what I came here to ask.
As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble.
I just
Ask
need
away.
a little dirt. Just a little something. Do you think she's involved in something illicit?
Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this.
Oh, come on, just a little dirt. Promise, it's just between us?
I'd like to help you. I really would.
I helped you out. What's the harm if you tell me?
I wish I could. But if anybody found out I told you...
Let's go for the long shots. Can you tell me what you know?
Come on. I'm trying to help here. Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but I know she's up to something with Benjamin Bayou. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match.
Ooh.
Got really heated until Bayou stormed out the door. I don't know what it was about, but I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio recordings of all her meetings in her safe. And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for you. Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay?
That's fine. That is fine. If you're so nervous about being involved, why are you allowing me into her safe?
Because I'm sick and tired of the corruption that's running through this city. People around here spend half their lives terrified about being backstabbed, and spend the rest of it planning on how they're going to screw over someone else. Something rotten is going on in this company, and one day, I hope to find out what it is.
You're a good man trying to do a good thing. I can accept that. Great,
Hope to
thanks.
see you again soon.
Let's go find what we're looking for.
If you...
Carrying enough clutter there, or should we find some more?
We're good. Use evidence to extort her. I don't think someone's gonna take it from me.
You're wondering what that smell is?
Okay, let's see if we can lean on you a little
Micah
bit.
knows how to make it drink.
Hello, Miss Micah.
Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable.
I don't
I
think
can
I'll be
offer
here
you a
that long.
drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace.
I'm looking for a certain someone.
No, not this again. You people should leave her alone. What do you want with her?
I'm an old friend.
No way. You're going to have to try better than that.
Okay,
You
let me
debt
be more
collectors
blunt
are
then.
low-life assholes. She's broke, okay? Now
Oh.
get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street.
No, really. I'd like to see you try.
I would as well. I'm basically a god amongst men. How much is this gonna cost me?
Oh my god. You're offering me money to betray her?
It's better than the
How low
alternative.
can you get? Look, I'm getting really tired of this crap. Get out now.
Okay, well now you're gonna make me do it. I'm no debt collector. I'm from the Crimson Fleet.
The Crimson Fleet? Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't mean anything by it, really. Sorry, well, I worry about her.
Fair enough.
Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out, but, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you
I
want
can
to talk to
appreciate
her,
that.
you can find her in the members' lounge.
Is
Of
she
course,
gonna be in a
access to the
topping
lounge is going to cost you,
mood?
and I'm not changing my mind about that.
How much? I want to say that's a lot of credits, but considering what I've done, really isn't.
Excellent. Then here is your access key.
Thanks.
Please let us know if anything in the lounge interferes with your comfort.
Gotcha. Thank you for that.
Enjoy your stay.
What's up?
Hello, hello.
Yeah. What do you want?
Little information. I need a way into the power facility.
You must be zoned out of your mind, because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that.
No, I'm just very, you know. Help me, or this evidence of your scheme with the Bayou ends up on SSNN.
How the hell did you find that? It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. I knew I should have kept that somewhere else. Here, take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you, though. Once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high-security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck. You're going to need it.
What exactly do you do for them? Between you and Benjamin Bayou?
I suppose if I don't explain, a copy of that recording you found might end up on the next SSNN report. Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough
A few
indeed.
years back, the previous CEO of Generdyne went missing. As the COO, I was next in line for the job.
Okay.
Instead, Bayou muscled his way into the company and gave me an ultimatum. Either back up his bullshit Mr. Harada identity, or I'm gone. I had no choice. But I decided right then and there, I was going to do whatever I could to take what was rightfully mine. If that meant seducing Bayou to tip him off balance, then so be it. Luckily for me, Mike has been incredibly understanding about the whole thing.
She must be very important.
More than you can possibly imagine. Micah is the only person in this godforsaken city that's kept me from going completely under. She doesn't want money, doesn't use me for influence or as a stepping stone to get ahead. She loves me for being me, and I love her for being the same. And when this stupid bullshit is over, and Bayou is 10 fathoms deep under Neon, we'll be there for each other. Forever.
Maybe I can help with that. Guessing there's not much love for how things are progressing.
If you had to work with Brayson Bayou, you'd understand. The man is still a totally incompetent fool, and he's running our company into the ground. The worst part of it is that he's Administrator Bayou's brother. So I can't fire him. I can't reassign him. I can't even yell at him. It's like having a cut on your body, and you're helplessly watching yourself bleed to death. Except in our case, we're hemorrhaging money.
Interesting.
If you get caught in Generdyne, that's on you. Good luck.
Yeah, I understood that. I'm thinking... Really? No. I do not get that message anymore. I wonder how many people know that message does pop up.
Yeah, you. You really going to...
I
I'd be making a fortune if they'd let us fish for chasm bass.
That might explain some of my minor performance problems. Let's head to the Underbelly. Damn. Is that some of the creatures on this planet? Oof, creepy.
Oh, it smells horrible down here. Oh, how can these workers stand the smell of rotten fish and goodness knows what else?
They don't, they just smell it until they can't smell it anymore. Here we go. We're in. See to the core. What are you doing?
Must be a lot of valuable tech disappearing from Generdyne to justify all the scrutiny of their own employees.
Must be. Crap.
Alert.
Yeah.
Hostiles may be nearby. I am beginning a search.
Yeah, no. Couldn't even pull my damn gun out. Just slink your happy ass that way. I'm gonna slip my happy ass into this ventole. Conveniently open for my procurement. Don't you love when things are so convenient? Just had to reset the recording because I lost a little bit. I'm gonna send you back to the ship.
Two of us make quite the pair, eh?
Yeah, and we'd make an even better pair if we went our separate ways momentarily, because trying to... Sure, while we're in the middle of Generdyne, let's go ahead and flirt.
You can tell me anything.
Sure.
How is it that you always know exactly what to say?
Because we both nearly died quite a few times together, so yeah, you get to know a person.
Oh, must we? I don't like being apart.
Hey, it's for the survival of both of us. Are you gonna cause an issue? Well, no alarm's been raised, so I'll assume that's fine. Guessing I'll still get plucked if I get seen in here. Gonna try and move through here as quietly as I can. Not trying to piss off the UC any more than I already have. I'm guessing you'll make your way back to the ship, right? Hello, hello. Found a bunch of stuff I can steal. I bet the UC's gonna have a problem with all the things I've stolen. Okay, that worked! I was worried about that worker on the freaking corner seeing me, but we're fine. Save. Slip through without the guard seeing me. God, it's like you guys are... Son of a bitch. Oh, come on. When I get out of this place and out of this situation in general, and I'm done with the UC and the Crimson Fleets, I'm going to absolutely enjoy building the biggest goddamn outpost anyone has ever seen. Ain't no outpost gonna be able to stand up to mine. I do genuinely hope Sarah goes back to the ship. That way she's safe and sound and I don't have to worry about that. Oh shit. That's fine. Thank God for no fall damage. Or minimal fall damage. Guess you ain't slip through here. Here we go. Making it through bit by bit. I do not think I could have done this with Sarah following me. Barely tell because I can barely see Jack squat for 2 seconds because I'm constantly suffocating. Holy Mary mother. Actually, it's not that deep. But those car-sized things are batteries. Oh crap! Let's not touch those! That's a lot of electricity running into one goddamn thing. You know, of all the things the UC's complained about me with, they've never complained about my stealing. Then again, I'm not sure if they know about my stealing. Ooh.
Technician Shibata, currently posted to Generdyne's R&D laboratory. Personal notation. I'd like to go on record about my feelings about Chief Technician Bayu. Though most of my fellow employees feel that he's underqualified and incompetent, I feel that they are underestimating him. I've spoken to Brayson at length, and I find him actually to be a kind and endearing person. I think that living in the shadow of his brother, Administrator Benjamin Bayu, has given him a bad name, and that's a shame. From what I can gather, he was placed in his current position against his own better judgment and asked to do the impossible. It's an unfortunate situation, but I will endeavor to get the rest of the technicians in the department to be more supportive.
Yeah? That would be... Yeah, if you were forced into a position like that where you're not technically qualified to be in it, and then you're asked to basically do something with, what, 70-year-old tech, right? That hasn't been used for... That hasn't been improved upon for that long, and you're not even qualified to understand it, let alone maintain it, and then everyone around you is being a kind of a dick to you for something you didn't do. Yeah, that would be pretty freaking bad. I mean, hell, I'm pretty smart, so when the few brain cells I have aren't suffocating after death, I couldn't tell what the hell half of this crap means. Maybe we should be a bit nicer to him. I mean, I already didn't plan to shoot anyone on my way out, but either way. Description. Nothing I'm interested in. That's scary. Ooh, there we go. Highly classified as safety precaution. They are encoded. Oh, encryption. If decryption is required, please obtain a cipher from Chief Technician. Well, guess we're going to the research sector to get this decoded. Only seeing one way through this place. It's directly out into a hallway. Oh crap, that's a big robot. And this we can go through. Okay, well that was easier than I thought. I would have to sneak through that room to get through. Oh, we're good. These vents are starting to make me think of the times I've seen vents just lying around a level and then realizing, huh, I probably could have stealthed my way through that. If a robot's back is turned, its back is like turned, right? It's not gonna still see me anyways, right? Come on. Okay, I'm through. Easy enough. I wonder if the higher your safe mastery is. Ooh. If the higher your safe mastery is, the better, the easier the lower levels yet still advanced levels are. Like if you have master level, advanced level is easier than when you only had advanced level. You guys have a lot of really unsecure pathways running through here. You know that, right? It's kind of scary how easy it is to work my way around here. Stick to the very edges. Hopefully we won't be seen. I can't resist. Coffee cup. Wonder if there's gonna be anyone in here. Oh. Well, I can't exactly avoid you now, can I? Hello.
Oh, it's you. I was wondering how long it would take you to get down here.
Pardon?
If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome to it. I just don't want anyone getting hurt.
Wait, hold on. What? You knew I was coming?
Oh, it's you. If you want the encryption...
There has to be a catch.
No, no catch. I'm not trying to trick you. You want the cipher? It's yours.
Really?
At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother. He deserves everything he's got coming to him.
Okay, well, I should have seen that one coming, but, sure you have good reason to hate your brother.
Oh, don't patronize me. I know I'm no prize winner myself, but at least I don't spend my days trying to screw everyone over. You know,
It's fair
I've
enough.
spent my entire life living in Ben's shadow. Everything always works out for him, while I've been bouncing from one job to the next, barely keeping afloat. And all the while, he laughs at me behind my back. Thinks it's hilarious to make fun of his stupid brother. Like I wouldn't eventually find out.
I feel like I saw this on a Murder in the Building, something along those lines. Giving me the cipher. You should expose him for every shady thing he's done. Yeah, sure. I don't like him either. Dude's been a dick, made my life... Nah, actually, I don't think he specifically made my life difficult, but I like screwing with people and causing a little chaos in amongst everything.
That wouldn't do any good. For every scheme he's gotten himself into, he has a bulletproof exit strategy. Man's virtually immortal.
Except for
You
the
know
part
what?
where I could kill him.
I am sick to death of being pushed around. It's my turn to take control for once.
Meaning?
The passcode for my terminal is GEN-41A18. That should give you access to the cipher and whatever else you need.
Quite nice
I'm
of you.
getting out of here while I still can. After you're done, I suggest you do the same.
Thank you. How rough are things here for you at Generdyne?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, I'm at about, I don't know, a -8. I don't have the background for this electrical engineering stuff. Chief technician? It's ridiculous. Ben stuck me down here expecting me to work miracles. He didn't stop for even a second to think of the repercussions. That's so typical.
What does happen?
All I need is one breakthrough. One. And I could shove this job right in his face. Damn, that would feel good.
I think I could actually help you with that. One thing though, another thing, there is someone running around this facility you may have to help out of her named Sarah. Please don't let her get killed. That would be my fault if it does happen. Secondly, I meant to ask how the hell you knew I'd be here, but wow, that's pretty bad. Also, what happens to the conduction grid if Generdyne goes under? Like, you guys maintain this thing. What happens to it if you go under? Like, does someone else take it up? Does Neon just lose power and protection all in one? I'm very sure the conduction grid can be adapted into an answer. I love that people say that. I'm giving you the answer you need.
Holy crap.
Pathetic.
You might be right.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know I am.
It would take some time, but I bet I could figure it out. Huh. All this time I've been trying to develop something new, and it's been staring me in the face for years. Oh man, that is so like me.
Hey, don't be too
Thank
hard.
you for giving me that kick in the ass I needed to get going.
Why are you two at such odds?
Because he's a two-faced son of a bitch, that's why. It's not like I should be surprised. When we were younger, we never got along very well. I mean, he's 11 years older than I am. We had 2 different mothers. Might as well have been from 2 separate families.
Damn. I'm sure your both parents cared for both of you the same.
Most normal families, sure. But mine was anything but normal. I never knew my actual mother. She was my father's mistress. And I was told she vanished from Neon when I was only 2 years old.
Probably went off the edge.
Ben's mother?
Literally.
She didn't give a crap about me. Wouldn't even let me call her mom. I just had to call her Liliana. Can you imagine? And then there's Dad. So buried in the day-to-day operations of Neon, he didn't have time to pay attention to his bastard son.
Damn. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Everyone's sorry. Just as sorry as I am. Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do, and it's nice to get this off my chest, but talking about it isn't gonna change a thing.
Might do more than you think, buddy.
That's why I gave you the encryption cipher. Anything I can do to stick it to Ben, that's the real therapy.
Try not to destroy yourself in the process.
Do me a favor and don't tell my brother we talked. He, wouldn't like it.
That's fine. Don't worry, I don't plan on telling him. He's kind of a dick. Take that. Loads us some data. Ooh, emergency exit. Easy way out. Lovely. Let's not get too close to the window. I'm taking whatever's in here. I'm just gonna go to the lobby. That's his penthouse. I don't want to screw with him. I just stole what was in the safe, but I'm not sure whatever was in the safe was even his to begin with. I'm not gonna screw with him too hard. God, this place hurts my eyes still.
Hey! Word to the wise.
Ah,
hello.
There you are.
Oh,
what kept you?
Shit.
I believe we have a lot to discuss. It's obvious you're here to meet someone. Fortunately for them, they rented this VIP room under a false name. I assume that same someone provided you with that clever little virus you installed into Generdyne's systems.
You would be correct. If you're so smart, then you figure it out.
Oh, I will. With or without your help.
That a threat?
You know, I should give credit where it's due. That virus is quite impressive. It will cost me tens of thousands of credits to remove. That's the last time I'll ever take the Crimson Fleet's capabilities for granted.
Oh, so you know who I'm working with. Then you know we mean business. Why do you care if the fleet steals Generdyne's secrets?
Because, like the majority of revenue-generating businesses in the city, I have a vested interest in Generdyne's profits.
You mean the
But
lack
more
thereof?
importantly than simply losing money, I don't like anything in my city being interfered with without my approval.
I prefer to do first, ask permission later, even if that requires a gun and your head at the end of the barrel to do so. You know, I'm from the Crimson Fleet, then you know we mean business.
And I'm a businessman, which means I know when to walk away from a deal. You want to know why?
Why?
It's because I don't negotiate with pirates. They don't understand commitments or contracts. How to get the deal done with finesse.
You'd be surprised.
No. For your kind, it's only brute force and violence. Shoot first, take whatever you want, and ask questions later.
Not far off
That's
with
not how
me.
I do business.
Yeah, except for the numerous times I've made a deal to simply help someone. Times when I've done what goes against the rest of my crew's morals simply because I thought it was the right thing to do. Your methods are no different than ours. Actually, no. Your arrogance is astonishing.
That's what they tell me. Look, I'm not here to debate. I'm here to make an offer. All you have to do is tell me who's profiting from the virus you've uploaded. In return, I'll let you leave the city alive.
Perhaps we can come to a financial agreement instead. Oh, memory's not serving me well on how many credits I have locked away in my little back pocket. Whether or not it's enough to pay you off, whether or not I could pay you off. Let's tell bold-faced lie that you'll see right through. It was me.
Really? That's the story you're going with?
Yep.
Very well. There's a body that Neon Security is going to be discovering very soon. One with concrete evidence that links you to the murder. I'd say you have about 1 hour to leave this place before you have a price on your head.
That's fine.
So,
didn't like
I
this
assume
place
this
anyways.
concludes our little arrangement, and you'll be leaving our fair city. Oh, when you get back to the key, be certain to give Neva and Delgado my warmest regards.
I'll make sure they'll know whose head needs to be on a platter. Even if I'm gonna put theirs on a platter. Okay, let's get out of here before security tries to arrest us and I wipe out half a neon. Well, that was a short journey, in and out, 20 minutes. managed to possibly create an entire company, save a man's life, and do a lot of damage to a very powerful man who is now going to be quite pissed at us.
What's up?
Is she in the back room? Yeah, she is. What's up? Don't mind me, I'm just suffocating a little bit. It's not a kink thing, it's just a thing. So.
Glad you're back. Sorry about the whole Benjamin Bayou thing at the Astral Lounge, but I didn't have much of a choice.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can you believe the nerve of that smug son of a bitch? The man is priceless.
Yes, he is. I didn't know I could reframe you guys. I handled the situation.
So I've heard. Throwing yourself under the bus like that. Ouch. You are one crazy son of a bitch.
Oh, you're telling me. I got what I needed. Sorry you didn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty much dead in the water at this point. Since Bayou flagged the virus, I can't risk accessing the system now. All that work I did trying to crack Generdyne is gone. Now I'm in a bit of a bind. The prep work for this job put me in deep for a bunch of cash, and I have no way to pay it all back.
Really? Let me cut you in for some creds to cover your expenses.
That's exactly what I had in mind. I guess you aren't such a rook after all.
No.
How much are you willing to part with?
I think I made $500,000 over the course. Probably made well over 9,000 in everything I've stolen from Generdyne and what I'm gonna get paid for the job I did. So, 9,000?
Wow, that's way more than I expected. I had no idea you'd be so generous.
That's what I do.
All right, I guess we're done here. Tell Delgado if he ever needs me for anything else. I've still got his back. And hey, you won't be hearing rook from me anymore. As far as I'm concerned, you're one of us now. Lifeblood of the fleet. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, you send them to talk to me.
As sweet as that is, I'm gonna be ripping the fleet apart with my bare hands not too long from now. Do you believe Crix's legacy really exists?
Now, how did I know you were gonna ask me that? Honestly, doesn't matter if I believe that Crix's legacy exists or not. What's important is that I believe in Delgado. If the man thinks that chasing shadows is gonna make us rich, then who the hell am I to judge, right? I mean,
right.
I'm not gonna jump off a cliff for him or anything, but hey, he needs an extra ship at his side, he's got it.
Fair enough. What's next for you then?
I hear things are heating up back at the Key, so I might fire up my bird and head over to check things out. Rumor has it that Delgado has some solid info on the Crix's legacy story he's been hawking for the last few years. If there's even a chance that it's true, I want to be there when Shinya Voss starts splitting the loot, if you catch my meaning.
I do. I'm a little scared about that. Did you ruin your plans completely with the virus?
Completely ruined? Nah.
Good.
I was hoping it would stay on Generdyne's mainframe for the long term, but hey, at least it's already fed me a huge amount of data. Nix really knows what he's doing, though he charged me about 6 months worth of earnings. With any luck, I'll be able to recoup my costs in no time.
Fair enough.
Just watch
See you
your
later.
ass. Benny isn't exactly going to be tickled that you've been talking to his brother.
Yeah, I don't think he knows, and even then, I just gave his brother a ticket to a one-way ass kicking.
Howdy.
Nothing like the velocity.
I mean, his brother to kick his. You get my points. I really hope Sarah's gonna be on the ship, and I don't have to sneak back into Generdyne to retrieve her. Turn to the key. Well, I'm not seeing Sarah anywhere on the ship, and that's a little problematic to me. But she very well could. I may not have her equipped to this ship. Okay, she's currently at the lodge. I'll go pick her up real quick.
Be scanned as you enter.
Oh, there you are. Didn't realize you'd have to walk back to the ship. Hey.
Whatever you need, you got it. Always. Point the way and we'll be off.
I mean, you were already heading that direction towards ship, so let's go. When she's standing there, just staring at us, I become quite concerned about what's about to happen to me. Hello?
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay with Jazz as soon as possible.
That doesn't sound good. Someone overcook a potato in the microwave?
Oh, that's hilarious. You're a real comedian, you know that?
I am, I know.
Now get your ass to the repair bay.
What the hell do you expect me to do? Hey, Doja, get quite a few credits. I made up that 9,000 and then some, and I haven't even sold anything yet.
I don't trust shielding.
Eye the storm, speak with Delgado.
And you are sure we will have those defense batteries up and running?
No. I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart, and you want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period. Get it done.
Hi.
All right. I'm on it.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduction grid data?
Working on it, you dickhead. What's this about defensive batteries?
Nothing you need to worry about.
If it's meant
Stay
to go
in
on
your
my
own space lane and let Jazz do her damn job. Now, do you have what we sent you to Neon for, or not?
Yeah, and now I got a bounty on my head back at Neon. You know this entire thing was started by a bounty, right?
Ah, perfect. I'll take that.
Dependable as always. Unlike some people we know.
Oh, that's real funny.
Should've heard my
All
potato
right,
joke.
Listen up, because I don't want to repeat this twice. We've gotten word that UC Systef is massing somewhere nearby for an attack on the key. While we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight for Bannock 4 and bring Crix's legacy home.
Tell me exactly what you need me to do?
Lay it out, Jazz.
All right, first things first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Keys databanks. All you need to do is build and then install a conduction grid module onto your ship. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the comm spike module installed as well.
Gotcha.
While we're at it, perhaps we should fetch your groceries for you as well.
Once your ship is ready, jump out to Bannock 4, board the legacy, and bring us the cash.
Gotcha. And if it's not that simple, there's gotta be a catch.
Of course there's a catch. What, you thought this would be easy?
No.
After you board the legacy, be on the lookout for 2 transfer modules. They're special keys that allow access to the ship's vault. Once you locate the vault's control center, hook up the data core I'm gonna give you, and download everything they've got.
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, that currency is going to be heavily encrypted. Only a genius like Shinya will be able to crack that encryption. So bring it back here right away.
Gotcha. What if Chinya can't crack it?
That would be a first. I have yet to see encrypted currency that Shinya could not manipulate within hours. I mean, the guy plugs his body directly into his mainframe. He eats, breathes, and shits numbers all day. No, I'm not worried about him.
Gotcha. I'm no traitor.
Are you kidding? Everyone around here is a traitor.
Oh.
Look, I'm gonna make this real simple for you. If that money ends up anywhere but the key, I will hunt you down and pry it out of your dead hands myself. Now
Good luck
get
with that.
moving.
I don't like threats, shitbag. Is there more Crix's legacy than just money?
The Crimson Fleet isn't really a fleet. It's an ideal. A principle that Crix sought to set up so that pirates didn't infight over scraps. Over time, that notion has been lost. Captains have been turning their backs on the fleet, doing jobs on the side, killing each other. Bringing Crix's legacy back to the fleet would be like validating everything Jasper Crix believed in. And I'm certain it would unify us once again. Of course, it wouldn't exactly hurt to have all that extra money at our disposal. But I think you catch my meaning.
Yeah. Okay.
Come back with Crix's legacy. Or don't come back at all.
I'm not sure if my plan is or is not to come back at all. Actually, I need to use you to set up.
I need to get those defensive batteries online, so make this fast.
How will the comm explain this to me? I like to understand what the hell I'm putting on my ship before I put it on there. How will the comm spike help me find it?
The comm spike traces and decrypts coded signals. As long as you have the transponder ID, you can track pretty much anything. That file you lifted from the Galbank archives contained the Legacy's transponder code, which I'll program into your nav system. All you have to do is get within the vicinity of Bannock 4, and the comm spike will automatically point you to the target. Cute toy, huh?
It is. Could say the same thing about Sarah. Conduction grid module, how's that help?
Well, you already know that the conduction grid does a pretty nifty trick.
Yes.
It absorbs extreme voltage and converts it to usable power on Neon. The version for your ship can still absorb incoming electrical energy, like, say, the EM field surrounding Bannock 4, but it can't store the power. Instead, it just scatters the EM harmlessly away from the hull, insulating you from frying every circuit aboard. As a nice side effect, I'm betting the module will make your ship somewhat EM weapon resistant and boost its shield regen.
Ooh.
Lucky you.
Lucky me indeed. That's gonna come in handy when I'm killing all of you. Okay, mind helping me?
Not a problem. Conduction grid data is all set up in the system, so it should be an easy install. Alright, let's see what you need.
Will that work? There. Accept the modifications. We are good.
I'd be lying if I told you I was comfortable setting foot on this station.
And don't worry, same here. Ah, right, we need to head back to Vigilance. Probably tell them that we may or may not suddenly disappear in its...
Thanks for making me look good. I would have had to kill you otherwise.
Good luck with that.
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Thank you. To be frank, we probably should inform them that there's a chance we may just suddenly fall off the face of the universe with no explanation as to where exactly we went. Kind of like the other ship suffered.
All support ships have arrived, Commander.
Good. After we're done here, arrange a briefing. I want all of their CEOs over here as soon as possible.
Yes, sir.
I doubt very much we can survive at this low of a temperature.
The hell are you talking about? What, did they got the AC on full blast? A little chilly in here? How's it going?
There you are. Where have you been?
What do you think? I thought I'd take a detour on the way back, you know, sightseeing a bit.
If I were you, I'd check my tone. I'm in no mood.
Good for you.
I've received the reports about your little foray into Generdyne. Last piece of the puzzle before you go after Crix's legacy.
Yep.
Which means it's time to put all the cards on the table and prepare to attack the key.
I'd assume so. They're in quite the panic over there.
Good. The more confusion and panic we cause, the more damage we can potentially inflict. Before you jump to Bannock 4, I need to make one thing abundantly clear.
Which is?
The credits from that Galbank transport cannot reach the fleet. You have to bring them here at all costs. If Delgado gains access to those resources, we might be touching off a battle we can't possibly win.
We've been monitoring the Crimson Fleet's con chatter in the Crix system. They're gathering allies by making promises based on your success.
As much as I hate to admit it, UC SysDef won't stand a chance. The fleet will become stronger and more unified than ever.
Perhaps the UC should have thought of these potential consequences before incarcerating those people on Suvorov.
Oh.
Perhaps. But instead of spending time debating our predecessors' mistakes, we should be working towards a rapid solution.
Interesting. I guess Sarah may be more on board with the dislike of the UC than I realized. I suppose running off with the money and keeping it for myself is out of the question?
I'm pretty sure you're joking. But just in case you're fishing for what I'd say, I can tell you this. That money doesn't belong to you, or the Crimson Fleet, or even UC SysDef. It was for war reparations and belongs to the people.
No.
Allowing Delgado to get Crix's legacy or keeping it for yourself would have extremely serious repercussions.
Yeah, and unless I plan on leaving its side of the multiverse anytime soon, I don't really want that. I'll bring you back to the Vigilance.
I've always known that when it came down to it, you'd do the right thing.
I usually do.
All right, I guess this is it. Do whatever prep you need to do aboard the Vigilance, and then head out to Bannock 4.
Yeah, I've done everything I
Return
need.
here with Crix's legacy. We'll begin the attack. Good luck.
If only luck would help. How'd you convince him to authorize an attack?
The evidence you've been bringing to Lieutenant Toft has been instrumental in convincing the brass at Mast to greenlight the attack. They've sent us support ships, extra troops, weapons. All on account of your role in the operation. To put it simply, if it wasn't for you, this operation would be at a standstill.
Gotcha.
It's time to dig deep and get the job done.
I got anything for you?
Has something on your mind? Glad to hear it. Let's see what you got.
Here?
Benjamin Bayou, pride of the Free Star Collective. The authorities there have been trying to nail him for a long time. Bringing us proof that he's been manipulating Generdyne from the shadows is pretty tasty stuff.
Ooh.
The FC will pay dearly for this.
Nice.
Good job. That it?
I think so.
Understood. Keep searching and you're bound to find more.
I'm about to go jump in head
This is your
first
moment.
into a
know
freaking
you need this.
electrical anomaly. I don't think I'm finding any evidence on the legacy. Okay, let's go into a very dangerous place with absolutely no clue what to expect.
Let's get this crate into space.
Please don't call this damn thing a crate. If you call it a crate, I can call it a coffin, and I don't think we want either of those things. So let's just call it what it hopefully is. An incredibly useful, powerful thing of destruction that's gonna keep us alive. Hopefully. Okay.